Hey guys, it's Erika Marie. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Before I get started, I want you to subscribe, please, because there's more videos that I have for you guys, and turn on the notification bell. So in today's video, as you saw by the title, I'm going to show you and explain about my eyeshadow collection. It's not that big. Trust me, this is not gonna be a long video. I'll just show you which ones that I have, which ones are my favorite, and so on. And I do want to build my eyeshadow collection in the future, but this is what I have right now. So if you want to see what I have in my collection, stay tuned for the rest of the video. So if you're wondering what I have on my lips, it's the NYX Mega Lip Gloss in the color Cosmo, and I put this Milani Metallic. It is Amore, I guess that's the name of it. It looks like a rose gold color. So anyway, so I have two palettes, and I have a few single eyeshadow as well. So I'm going to start with my newest addition, which you probably already seen the video. If you haven't seen my Juvia's Place review, it's either going to be in this corner or it's going to be in this color. So click on that so you can see that. And I have done this look on using some of the colors from this palette. So it is the Juvia's Place palette, and it looks like this. I'm not gonna get too much detail in it because if you see my video, you already saw how pigmented it already is. But oh god, let me try again. Oh my god, these are the beautiful colors. My favorites I showed you in the other video as well, so I'm not gonna go into detail, but this is one of my favorite palettes so far, and I do want to get more Juvia's Place palettes because it's so colorful and so pigmented. So we're gonna move on to another one that I did a makeup tutorial on, and it's the Carli Bybel, I don't know her name, Carli Bybel palette, and it's from BH Cosmetics. And there are 8, 9, 10 eyeshadows on the top, and they have highlighters at the bottom, but we're just talking about eyeshadows. So I feel like these are not as pigmented as I want them to be, but you will have to either spray your brush with some like setting spray and then put it in the palette, or make sure you prime or conceal your eyelid in order for the pigment to pick up, because by themselves they're not that really pigmented. So this was my first palette I've ever got. It was only like $13 at Ulta. It was in the clearance section because I'm cheap, so I got this, and I don't know if they still have this like online. I know she has an upgraded one, so I don't know if I'm gonna get that one because this one is not my favorite. I'm most likely gonna get another Juvia's Place palette. Hold on. These are low-end palettes that are Maybelline New York Nudes palette. So I have the graffiti one. I'm going to show you close-ups of what they look like and the colors on them as well. So I have the graffiti nudes, the regular nudes, the 24K nudes, and the blush nudes. So the ones that I've used often is this black one here and this gold one. So they do have, I can't even open it. I'm just trying to see if they have very similar colors in all their palettes, because I did get 4. I know online they had buy 2 get 1 free for Maybelline New York palette, so that's why I have so many. I just started off with the 24K one, and then I got the other 3 later. So I'm opening the 4 palettes right now, so give me a second. So let me see. They all look to be different, and 2 of them they do have golds. So in the black one, these 2, they have golds. Is this gold right here, and this one, it is 2 different shades, but it is a gold as well. Other than that, there is black. Let me put this down. There is black in this one, black in this one, and this is the graffiti one, black right here. They all look to be matte black, and I don't see a shimmery. Well, there's a shimmery one. There is a shimmery one in the 24K. There's a shimmery black, and then there's a matte black. Okay, so they have some similar colors, not all. Let's see, the browns, they have a dark brown in this one. This is the 24K. They have in the regular nudes one, they have multiple dark browns. There's, well, this one and this one, so they're kind of similar. So they weren't that much. I can't remember how much I paid for these. I will have to put it on the screen. They did come with its own brush, but I don't like to use the brushes that come with these palettes because they're really small and they really don't do anything. I just use my Vanity Planet brushes or my e.l.f. brushes or Wet n Wild brushes in order to apply my eyeshadow. So on my eyes today, I'm gonna explain what I use. I use some colors from the Juvia's Place palette. I use this brown color as the base, and I use this teal color on the outer and inner parts of my eye. And I've also used, in the Graffiti palette, I use this gold. It kind of looks rose gold, but I use this on the inner part of my lid color. And I also have some MAC pigments. They're like sample sizes, and I believe they're just $1. I will try to find a link of where I got them. I'm not sure. You probably can get them on Amazon too, but the color I use is teal, and it's just a powder. I'll do a close-up of this one too. But I have multiple different pigments actually. I have a green one, I have a bronze one, I have a white one, purple, blue, black, and brown. Yeah, brown. And they all have like a shimmer to it, so they're pigmented. So I put it on top of the green just to give it a pop more. And then I use like a clean brush to blend it all together, so it won't just look like I just packed it all on. So that's how I got this eye look. I do have a tutorial coming out to show you how I actually did it, so definitely subscribe so you can check that out when it does come out in the future. So it should be soon, so definitely check out for that. I do have some Maybelline. No, this is not Maybelline. I have Milani eyeshadow, and they're just the single ones. Like I said, I'm gonna do some close-ups of these as well. This one's more red, brown, and this is like gold with gold specks in it. So these ones are not that pigmented, honestly. You probably have to wet your brush, like I said. But these, let me see. Like when I swatch them on my skin, you can barely see it. But on my finger, I don't know if you can see that, but they're not really that pigmented, so those are not my favorite. So my favorites out of my collection so far are obviously my pigments, because they are very pigmented. They don't have to do anything. You don't have to wet your brush. What I did was I took a small concealer brush and put a little bit, put a dot. A little bit goes a long way, and just pat it on my eyelid, and then I use the clean brush to like blend it all in together. But my favorite out of collection of what I have, the little short collection that I have, of course, is my Juvia's Place and my MAC pigments that I do have. Like I said, I will put links down below of where I got everything if you guys are you interested in the eyeshadows that I do have. So in the future, I don't want to get expensive palettes because I don't wear makeup every day. So the ones that I want is probably like $20 or less. So I want to invest in a Morphe palette. I want to invest in another Juvia's Place palette. So I want to stick to those two for now. Honestly, those two will probably be my last palettes, and I'll just use the rest of what I have, because like I said, I don't wear makeup often, but when I do, I like to wear it. That don't even make any sense. But when I do, I try to do something different, but usually it's like a gold or bronze. So I try to do something different today with green and gold. Hope you guys liked it. Like I said, video coming soon. Let me know how many palettes or eyeshadows you would recommend for me, and just eyeshadows that you have in your collection down below. If you guys like that type of collection videos, I can do one for my lip collection, my brush collection, I guess. I don't know, my collection is very, very small. Like, I'm not a makeup artist. I just like playing in makeup randomly, so whenever I feel like playing in makeup, I will definitely do that. So if you want to see more collection videos, definitely list the ones that you want to see down below, and I will catch you guys on my next video. Bye guys.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that.